let's get going. Before we start, we are going to create a cheat sheet. I'm going to write this because people were not hearing what Yolanda was saying properly in the last lesson, and it was getting quite funny.
We call this cheat sheet cheat.
Cheat sheet. So this is our cheat sheet. When we're talking about it, this is what we're talking about. When we fill this in together now, I really, really recommend not just taking a screenshot, because if you have a screenshot, it's difficult to work and look at the same time. Get yourself a piece of paper, write these rules on the side, make sure it's in front of you, and use this whenever we do any kind of geometry. Okay. And Tando, I'll ask you, Linda, to send you the link to get to the other lessons if that helps. Okay. So, and hello. Let's get going. Who can tell me, hands up, a rule each? Tell me a rule. And tell me a rule.
Exterior angles.
Of?
Exterior angles in a triangle.
Exterior angle of a triangle. Okay, good. How does that rule work?
You'll take the exterior number and it'll equal into whatever numbers are inside of the triangle.
The opposite interior. Okay, but yes, exactly. So that if that's X and Y and this is Z, okay, then Z is going to equal X plus Y. So I'm just going to write something here to help you guys. These are our two opposite interior angles, and this is our exterior angle. Okay, nice job. Thanks, Nam. Tiana, rule number 2.
Angles on a straight line.
Yes, angles on a straight line. How does it work?
We put the x together, we make it equal to the x and the number that's there, and we make it equal to 180 degrees.
Okay,
and then we just
so if I say X plus Y here, that has to equal 180 degrees. What's the important word when it comes to angles on a straight line? It's a word that starts with an A. What's an important word here?
I don't know, babe.
It's the fancy word for next to.
Next to. I feel like I wrote it down.
So Naz helped you. She gave him the chat and she saved you. Keith also saved you. They have to be adjacent angles. Okay, so adjacent means our angles have to be right next to each other. All right. Cool. Thanks, Diana. 5-2, rule number 3.
Sum of angles in a triangle.
Beautiful. And how does that work?
All the numbers in the triangle have to be equal to 180 degrees.
Good. X plus Y plus Z has to equal 180. Good. 100%. Nice.
Thank you.
Roma, reason number 4.
Complementary angles.
Complementary angles, absolutely. Complementary angles. And how does that rule work?
When you have a 90-degree angle.
Good. If we have a 90-degree angle. So here, like let's say X and Y, we would say X plus Y equals 90 degrees. Perfect. Nice. Okay. And Sue, can you give me another one?
Ma'am, angles opposite equal sides.
Yes, angles opposite equal sides. How does that rule work?
On an isosceles triangle, angles that are opposite each other are equals to each other.
Good. Okay, so if we have an isosceles triangle, then those two angles would be equal to each other. Perfect. Excellent.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, nice. Flo, can you tell me another one? Hello.
Vertically opposite.
Yes, there we go. Vertically opposite angles are equal. How does that rule work?
When angles are opposite each other.
And they are equal to each other. So we have to have straight lines, and then the angles that are opposite each other are equal to each other. Exactly. So now, can you tell me our last one? I think we have one last one.
Angles around a point.
Yes, angles around a point. And how does that rule work?
All the angles around the point equal 360 degrees.
Good. All the angles around the point equal 360 degrees. 100%. Nice job. Okay. Please make sure you have this written down. If you have not got it written down, so if you're not in a place where you can write it down, then please make sure you take a screenshot of this or a picture of it so that you have it somewhere. We're going to be using it throughout the lesson today. It's really, really important that you have it nearby. Okay, just going to give you one more minute to get it onto your side, and then we're going to move into some questions. Okay. Are we good? Is anyone not good? Give me an indication if you need help. We'll give you more time.
You better take screenshots, my peps. Very important.
I will wait for you.
This is called our combo. You see, this is a combo. Then whenever a question comes, you just eat whatever you want using this combo, okay?
We have to try and assess what we can do with it. Tiana, yeah.
Yeah. So like, I'm kind of stressing out here because now maybe it's making me feel like mixed questions is gonna just hurt my feelings about geometry.
Why?
What if it's hard?
No,
look,
but
Tiana,
combos are nice. It's good.
Some of them are going to feel tricky, but they remember the thing with geometry is we only get better at geometry by doing practice. So we can only get better at doing geometry when we practice them. And so far, every lesson we've had, we only really work with like 1 or 2 rules. And so these are going to feel a little bit trickier, and that's okay. But we have to, as long as we are a little bit better by the end of this lesson than we are at the beginning, that's okay.
So
You don't have to be
other things next week since it's lesson 6.
So next week, we're going to start parallel line geometry. So we're going to learn 3 new rules in the course next week. And then the last 3 lessons of the course that we start next Tuesday, we're going to bring everything together. So we're going to have some of these questions, some parallel lines. It's going to be a big mix of it all. So we're going to have a lot of practice of these by the end of next course.
Okay.
Okay, so don't panic. Anam. Yeah? Oh, I can't hear you properly, sweetheart.
Annam, you can also put your question on the chat and I'll have a look at it, and then we can ask Teacher Jan to answer, or I can help you.
I think that might help because we couldn't hear you properly. For the question that's coming in, when do you do the test? You do the test on Thursdays. So the quiz is always on Thursdays. Okay. So I'm actually going to talk you through this question. Okay, and I'm going to show you different things we could do. And then I'm going to give you one to do by yourself. So I want everyone to have a look at this and and listen to what I'm saying, because there's lots of different things we could do. When we see a question like this, we're seeing all these different lines, we're seeing all these different angles, and sometimes we panic. Okay, so we're like, oh, we don't know what to do. Yes, Hannah, so a lot of these questions you would have done in grade 8. So in grade 9, you just kind of build on what you've done in grade 8. So when we have a look at this, we think, oh, no, I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't know where to start. And we sort of want to jump into all these different ideas. My advice is always do what you're comfortable with, okay? So all of you really like the sum of angles in a triangle rule. So find yourself a triangle, okay? And think, all right, if I have a triangle, that means I can find this angle over here. So let's give that angle a name. Let's call that angle Y, all right? So we can say Y plus 71 plus 42 is equal to 180 because of sum of angles in a triangle. Okay, so then Y would be equal to 180 minus 71 minus 42. And we can just pop that into our calculator. So 180 minus 71 minus 42, and that gives us 67 degrees. Okay, so now I know that that is 67 degrees. Now, once we've done that, so we can't use fun yet. Fun only comes in when we have parallel lines. Now we've got a straight line happening over here. So we can say these two, they are adjacent, they are next to each other, and they are on a straight line. So then I can say x plus 67 degrees is equal to 180 degrees because of angles on a straight line. Okay, so then x is going to equal 180 minus 67, which means x is going to equal 113 degrees. Okay, that's one way of going about this. Is there anyone who is uncertain about what I've written on the board right now before I look at a different way of doing this? Let me know. So speak now or forever lose your peace kind of situation. So the y, I chose to put in that y value there. So I've written in this y. Okay, you don't have to say y. You could have also called it angle FGE if you wanted to. I just thought the y would make it a little bit easier to work with. Yes, Keith, you absolutely can. That's the next one I'm going to talk you through now. Tiana.
Babe, so like here where the D is, so we do that.
No, you could have used the D. You could have done it a different way where you would have used the D, but you don't have to use the D.
But okay, but what about the corner? It doesn't have anything.
Yeah,
Yeah, but
there's not. You only need to find the letters.
okay.
Okay. Okay, so like Steve suggested here, we could actually have done this with exterior angles of a triangle. So I'm going to show you how that would have looked now. If I use exterior angles of a triangle, there's my arm, there's my triangle. Okay, that means that this is my exterior angle, and these are my two interior angles. So I could actually say x, which is my exterior angle, is equal to 71 plus 42. Those are my interior angles. And my reason is exterior angle of triangle. Then I could say x is equal to 113 degrees. So I could actually do it in one step if I use exterior angles of a triangle. But you don't have to, so that's the thing. So this is also one of those things as to why I don't want you to feel stressed. A question like this would only be worth 3 marks because you could do it in 2 steps like that. And so when you're writing out all of this, I don't want you to panic and be like, no, I've done it wrong, I've written too much, because there's always longer ways to do geometry. And I want you to do geometry the way that you feel comfortable. Okay. Do you have any questions? Are you ready to try your own? Good, Yundela, I'm glad.
My people are ready. I believe in you guys. Dando is saying I'm ready.
Okay, then here we go. Here's your very first question.
You can do this, guys. Your cheat sheets.
I'm wanting to find x. There are multiple different ways you could go about this, and I want to know what x is. You're welcome to put your answers to what you think x is in the chat, and I can tell you if you're right or wrong. And if your answer is wrong, then you'll know that what you've done is wrong, if that helps. So if you want to check that way, you can. So you can say, I think x is this. And if your x value is wrong, then I'll be like, no. And then if it's right, if you feel confident, you can talk me through what you did. Just do it one step at a time. And if some of you find it easier to have another letter, you could make that y. Oh, so now you get to answer.
Yes, ma'am.
Can you tell me what value you got for x?
I got 50 degrees.
50.
Yes, ma'am.
I think something has gone awry. It's very close. It's just not 100% right.
Okay, ma'am. I'll go and check my working.
Okay. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to unmute you there again there. Jasmine, what are you sitting with your egg?
No, I got a question though.
Oh, sure, ask away.
Can this angle AEC, can it be 30 plus 95 plus y equals 180 degrees?
Yes, absolutely. That's how we can find y.
Okay, I got it right.
Good, good. Let's see. Anam, what are you sitting with your x?
I'm sitting with x equals 55 degrees, man.
That's sounding good. That's sounding good. Can you talk me through how you did it?
I said x plus 95 degrees plus 30 degrees equals 180 degrees. And then I said rule exterior angles of a triangle.
Oh no, we've gone so wrong. Okay, hold on. Stop. Okay, I want to write, please, guys, do not write out what I'm writing over here. 55 is correct, but the way we worked this out is completely wrong. I want to write what you've written so I can explain why. So you said 30 plus 90 plus x.
95. I said 95.
Yeah, sorry, plus x is equal to?
180 degrees.
Okay, and then your reason was exterior angle of a triangle.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so let's just talk about this. When we use exterior angle of a triangle, whenever we use exterior angle, we say the exterior angle is equal to the sum of our interior angles. Okay, so what you've got over here, we definitely are not going to have a 180 involved. What's our exterior angle, and then what would be our interior angles?
Well, your exterior angle will be 70 then, right?
It's so close. So you can definitely use exterior angles. I'm going to highlight something, and I think it'll help with what you're doing. Okay, so with what I've highlighted there, what would be let's start with the easy part. So what would be my interior angles? What would be my interior angles?
95 and 30 degrees.
Okay, perfect. 95 and 30, great. Okay. With what I've highlighted, what's going to be my exterior angle?
X and 70.
Yes, exactly. That whole thing is my exterior angle. So x plus 70 will be my exterior angle. And then I can give the reason exterior angle of triangle.
Oh.
Okay.
Did I do it wrong then, ma'am?
Yeah, you would get it all wrong. So they wouldn't even give you 1 mark for saying x equals 55.
Oh, okay.
But,
so,
you were like thinking on a good thing.
I could do it the way I did before if there's no other angle, right? On the exterior.
No, yeah. So with x, yeah. If there was no other angle, if that was all x, then you could have said 50 plus 95 equals x. But we would never, don't ever include 180 when you're dealing with an exterior angle of a triangle, because that's not part of this one's rule.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. Thanks, though. And you were on a good track by. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to unmute you again. You were on a good track for seeing that it was an exterior angle. So then from here, I could say 95 plus 30 minus 70 is equal to x, which means x is equal to 55 degrees. You didn't have to go about it this way. This is just one of the options. Okay. Fatu, how can I help?
Ma'am, I wanted to explain to you how I did mine.
Yeah, sure. I'd love to hear. What did you do?
Ma'am, I said 95 degrees plus 30 degrees plus angle plus ACE is equal to 180.
Yeah, and what was your reason?
Sum of angles in a triangle.
Yeah, perfect.
And then angle ACE is equals to 180 minus 95 degrees minus 30 degrees, which means our angles equals to 55 degrees.
Which means ACE is equal to 55.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, where did you go to from there?
And then ma'am, I said 180 minus 125 degrees is equals to x.
Yeah, perfect.
Our
What's your
reason is
reason?
angles on a straight line.
Good,
Then x is equals to 55.
perfect. 100%. Great, great, great. Okay, let me try and go through these. Tiana, yeah.
Babe, I just forgot to put my down. But I'll save us away a question.
Okay.
The ICE one, I don't know what to do.
That's okay. Do you understand the exterior one?
Yeah,
Then that's
I
fine.
understand it.
As long as you understand one of the roads, then that's okay. And Keith, how can I help?
Yeah, never mind. I just, yeah.
Okay, no problem. How did you get the 125? The 125 came from saying 55 plus 70. That gave me the 125. So it's just skipping a couple of steps, but you don't have to worry about that. Can you go up so I can take a pic? I can. You can take both. Let's try one more and then we'll have a brain break. Okay. One more and then we'll have a brain break. How nasty do I feel like being? That's the question.
You guys are doing so well, all my people. You're really doing well. I'm so proud of you.
I don't feel like being too nasty. Here we go. Okay. All right. This one, I'm looking for X and I'm looking for Y. There are lots of ways you could go about it, but you can actually find X just by using one rule, and you can find Y just by using one rule. You don't have to, but you can. Oh, Hannah, I like what I'm seeing. So sneaky, you saw it. See if you can find Y in one line as well.
You guys can do this. You can. Let's go. Let's go. Let me see if everyone is awake. Talita, Pilasande, Roma, Ashnik, Kutano, Ishmael, Litabo, you haven't spoken to us in days.
Who hasn't spoken to us?
Litawa hasn't talked to us in days now.
Yeah, people are just leaving us.
Yeah.
Sorry guys, I have to go get a cookie. I'm getting hungry. That's why he's going on a little tour with me.
Go
Go
eat,
give myself
it's
a cookie.
okay. We'll eat our meds, guys. I told you already that we're eating a combo, so you better use that table.
So you could find Y by doing sum of angles in a triangle. You could definitely. You don't have to. You could use two different triangles actually to find Y if you wanted to. But there's a quicker way. Okay, I'm liking the answer for X's that are coming in, but I want you to look at Y. And I want you to think, could Y be an angle that's bigger than 90 degrees? Will that make sense? Gianna, hello.
Eve, I feel like I want to answer it, but
Ooh,
I don't feel
okay. Oh, I'm very excited, Gianna.
But I don't feel okay with answering. What if it's wrong?
What happens if it's wrong? What's the worst that could happen if it's wrong?
Tell me, be said.
Don't be ridiculous. Come, tell me what to do.
Okay, so on the 70 side, the 70 and the 75, I said exterior angle to the triangle. What? Is it right?
Hold on, let me just draw it in.
And I said x equals 70 plus 75. X equals 145. Is it right?
100% right. Sorry, I was just trying to write the reason of what you were saying, but it's beautiful. Perfect. Okay. Now we know this is 145 degrees. What about y?
And on the other side, I said sum of angle to the triangle.
We don't have enough information right now to do that.
I don't
We would
know.
have to, we would have to do something first before doing that. So we wouldn't be able to do that just yet.
So what must we do first? I don't think.
Well, I'm gonna see if Fatu can help you out, and let's see if they can help me. Fatu, how did you go about finding y?
Hey, ma'am, like, I'm not sure, no, but like with the 70 degrees that I have, I did angles on a straight line.
Okay. Okay.
180 minus 70.
I'm gonna make this z. Yeah. Okay.
And then our z is equals to 110 degrees.
Yeah, I like that. Okay.
And then 110 degrees plus 25 plus y is equals to 180 degrees. Reason is sum of angles in a triangle.
I like it.
Well done.
Oh, yes.
Helena is
You
laughing.
eating. I just love the whole vibe.
We're just having a little set. Fatu and I are having dinner together. That's
You
what's
know,
happening.
They're
There's
just like,
there's like,
no, we can't wait.
there's maths involved, but really it's actually just about the snacks. Okay, so what do we land up getting for our value for y?
Ma'am, I got 45 degrees.
Yeah, okay, that's
Well
100%
done,
right. Great, great. I
Fatu.
really like what you've done there. Okay, there is another way of doing this. There's a much quicker way of finding y. Did anyone find y the quick way? I think Hannah was on the right track with what she was saying there. So with y, we actually could have done this. I'm actually going to use a darker color so you can see the difference. Here's my triangle. Okay, it's just upside down. And so I actually could say that 25 plus y is equal to 70. So 25 plus y is equal to 70 because of exterior angles of triangles. Do you see it? And that's why y would be equal to 45 degrees. It's quite clever. So you don't have to do it that way, but it's just one of the options you could have done. Can you guys give me an idea of how we're feeling with this so far, as in a number from 0 to 10? And if you're feeling better than when you started, or if you're feeling miserable, I would like to have an idea. Good.
Ella doing great, my babes. Well done.
Still short, I'm glad. Okay. In that case, oh, Anna, don't panic. Don't panic. Practice makes perfect. We are going to go to Brian for our brain break. For our brain break today, we have got 3 dingbats. So a dingbat is where there is a picture and you have to figure out what the word is. Sometimes it's a phrase, sometimes it's a movie, sometimes it's a book. Depends on what the picture is. So you have to look at it and you have to try and figure it out. Okay. I recommend you put your answers in the chat because we're able to see the answers in the chat quicker than we are able to unmute you and get if you put your hands up. Okay, so you're more likely to get victory if you write your answer in your chat. All right. Keith, the quiz is not horrific. You just need to go through carefully and you'll be fine. All right, let's go. First one. What is this? Nope. 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 Mm-mm. No, no, no. Ah!
There we go.
Yes.
Well done, Tisheko.
Yes. Okay, this one was absolutely right on time. Do you see it? Do you see why? Not TikTok, guys. Okay, so the tick is saying that it's right and it's on time. Right on time. Right on time. It's right is on time. No. I feel like I'm getting sad faces. Okay. Oh, Brayden. The next one you will find nice and easy. Okay. Nice, easy one. Yeah, Amber got that so quickly. McDonald's. Why would I be so specific? Fast food. Guys got that too quickly. Okay, last one. I also think you'll find quite nice and easy, but we'll see. You ready? There we go. We needed to have the whole thing. You all had it. You just weren't writing the full thing. It was Avengers Endgame. Nice. Marvel game. So yeah, so our Avengers who are our little Lego people, and then this is just to say that the game is over. Oh no, it's okay. It happens to the best of us. Don't panic. Don't panic. All right. Hopefully our brains feel like they've had some space to breathe a little bit. We can get back into some math. Oh no, Keith, sorry, not at all. I'm tired. I've thought it was Friday all day today, and it's not Friday. I still have tomorrow. And there was in Cape Town, there was a really, really big storm last night, like a really, really big storm. All these trees fell over, and there was like wind and rain, and so I didn't get to sleep nicely. That's why. But I promise, you know I love being with you guys. Okay, let's give one of these a go. I'm going to give you quite a nasty one. Maybe this one's too nasty. Am I being too nasty? No, I don't think I'm being too nasty. Why nasty? Well, because I want you guys to push yourselves a little bit.
I think they can do it. Guys, you can do it.
Yeah, it is nasty. You're right, it's nasty. I know it's nasty.
Start somewhere where you can see that there's something at least.
I'm going to write a couple of things down here to help, but I'm not going to say anything more. That's what I'm. But if you take what I've written as my hint, then you'll be fine. I promise. Fati's like, hey, how can I help you guys?
Ma'am, why do you like giving us hints? Like, we want to solve this on our own. Like, can you give us time, please?
Because I panic, Fati. I don't want people to be sitting on the other side, like stressing that they don't know where to start at all.
Oh, ma'am, like, you must relax.
Okay, for the next one, I promise I'll give you no hints, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Another 4D shape, normal 2D, just some straight lines. If you are getting a decimal, something has gone wrong. Yeah, if you're getting a decimal, something's gone wrong. I mean, to answer your question, in questions you can get a decimal. That doesn't always mean you're wrong, but in this particular question, if you have a decimal, then it's wrong. I'll be so excited if someone gets this right though. If you think you have an answer for X, pop it in the chat for me. If you don't want other people to see it, you can send it to me as a direct message and I'll tell you if you've gotten it right or wrong. Oh, Nico. I'm liking some things. But is this a new hand or is this just your old hand?
Ma'am, I wanted to say, can you please give us another hint? I'm like so lost right now.
You told me you didn't want any hint. Oh my goodness, just like a
You made the whole,
hey?
you made the whole deal. And now it's like, I need a hint.
So much drama. Oh, you give us too many hints, ma'am. I can't. There's so many hints, and now I want more hints. No, pleasing party. You don't need any more hints other than what I've written on the board. I promise. I promise. And no, we shouldn't get a fraction. We should get a nice whole number. Yeah, Yondela, exactly. Karma came in bit fatu. It's like, hey. Okay. I'm going to give you guys 1 more minute and then I'm going to go through it. But I'm going to give you 1 more minute. And when you see it, you're going to be like, oh, obviously. No, we never give up in this class. We always go. Okay, you got 30 more seconds. Have you turned to Yoda, Ravi? Oh, geez. Okay, let's have a look. So, my hints are vertically opposite and exterior angles of a triangle. So, first hint. If we have a look here, we've got a little bow tie. Okay, and so if we've got a bow tie, then that would make that X. So I'm going to say my first thing that I'm going to write is BFH. You could also say BFE. Okay, is equal to X because of vert up angles being equal. Okay, so that's the first thing we're going to write. So we're just saying that that angle there is X. Does anyone have an issue with what I've done there? Is everyone happy with that step? Okay. Let me know if you're not happy with that step so that okay, cool. Then I do get it. Okay, so that was the first one. Now we want to look at our second hint, which is exterior angles of a triangle. So what we have is an exterior angle and our 2 interior angles. So now we can say x plus 25 is equal to 3x because of exterior angles of a triangle. How cool is that? So then 2x plus 25 is equal to 3x. So I'm going to move my 3x x's onto one side, and so x is 25 degrees.
This was like hot wings, straight on. So beautiful, guys. That is beautiful. Take screenshots, ask if you didn't understand.
We're only going to do congruency next term, so quite a while. Java versus math. I wish I was the Java versus math.
Theater.
Okay, so please make sure you have a picture of this or a screenshot, or you've written something down before we move on to our next question. Tiana, how can I help?
Babe, so I the thing is, did BFH? I don't understand why it is BFH.
Remember when we have an angle, we always say where it's coming from. So I'm coming from B, F is where my angle is, and I'm going to H. So that's what that angle is over there. But you could have said B, you could have called this BFE if you wanted to.
Where's E? Oh, okay, I get it. Thank you.
Yeah, okay. We are going to do Pythagoras, it's also only next term. Oh no, don't feel dumb. Don't feel dumb. Keith, how can I help?
Ma'am, I just noticed something.
Yeah?
With 3x, can you use vertical opposite angle?
You could, but then my 3x would be over here, and then I would still have to do exterior angles of a triangle, just with something extra that I've done.
Okay, never mind.
All right, let's give another one a go, guys. Let's give another one a go. That one's too easy for you. I feel like that's also too easy for you. Yeah, this one looks a bit better. Now I'm scared to give you hints since I was scolded by Fatu. But I'm going to give you a different kind of hint. I'm not going to give you an exact hint. My hint for this one is it's very similar, but a little bit different to what we just did. It's very similar, but a little bit different to what we just did.
You try somewhere, my people. You can do this. And remember that it is a challenging one, okay? So that's why you're confused, because it is true. It's just challenging, but we're just learning. Remember, we're learning all these tricks so that we don't have to repeat them on the exam or test or at school. Okay, so give it a try. Like the hint number 1 has been given there. See what you can do with it. Take it slowly. So don't worry.
Is it a hint or a riddle? I promise it's a hint. It's not a riddle. I'm not trying to trick you more. I am trying to help you. I've done something which really should help you a lot now.
Yeah. Don't worry. Dun, 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 dun. I don't know how to sing, guys. I was going to sing for you. Okay, you'll be fine. And you're doing fine also. Because you're not supposed to be typing. You're supposed to be writing on your books right now.
I'm seeing 49 and I'm liking it. I'm liking what I'm seeing.
Bettina on the money.
I'm seeing a good number coming in.
I mean, we don't give up. We keep trying. That's what we do.
We keep trying. We keep trying.
Talita, maths is fun. I promise you. You'll enjoy it.
Now I've made your life very easy with what I've written there, guys. Okay, so Ashnik has made this Y. I'm happy with that, Ashnik.
Come on, now we already have a lot of clues. You just have to
I'm
put
liking
all
what
the
you
things
write
together.
Do you want more time, or can I go through this? Let me know. You can either let me know with words or with emojis. I don't mind. Just let me know. Jimmy, is that hand up to answer? I think it might be. Okay, we're just gonna give people a little bit more time, and then we'll give it a go. And then Jimmy, this is all yours. You guys are doing really, really well. And don't panic. This will be our last question of the night. And then you've just got your quiz. And then tomorrow's Friday. We can all be happy tomorrow's Friday. And then it's the weekend. We're very close. We've almost made it.
Exactly. Then you get to rest. I think Nzumi wants to try and answer. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I know, absolutely. This is definitely going to be for Nzumi. I'm just giving the others a chance to finish. Keith, I'm liking what you've written so far. Tiana, don't panic. Remember, it's just a baby quiz. I think there's only 7 questions. Maybe 8. 7 though. Fancy doesn't have school tomorrow. So jealous. I wish I didn't have work tomorrow. I'm so tired. Does this happen to anyone else? Sometimes when I'm like really tired and I want to go to sleep, I have my eyes closed and I'm like trying to sleep. And then I get a song stuck in my head, but not a full song, like two lines of a song. And then those 2 lines just keep playing over and over and over and over again. So it keeps me awake because I'm like singing these 2 lines of the song.
You're tired. You're supposed to be asleep.
No, you see, it's happening to other people. It's happening to Yondela.
Oh, wow.
It's happening.
Look, they say all the time.
I'm not alone.
You're not alone.
Thank you. Guys, it's horrible. If all of you that this happens to, I'm sorry. It's not nice. The answer is not negative, no. Okay, Nsumi, we are all yours. Can you talk us through what you did, sweetheart?
Okay, ma'am. So what I did was y plus 139 equals to 180 degrees angles on a straight line.
Perfect. Okay. Next.
And then the answer is going the y equals to 44 degrees.
Beautiful. So I'm just going to write this in steps just so everyone can see what you've done. But I love what you're saying. Good. Y equals 44 degrees. Okay, so now we know that that's 44. Next.
And then r will be equals to 2x because it's vertically opposite angles.
This angle in here.
Yes.
So you actually don't even need to say that because this one, because did you then use exterior angles of a triangle?
Ma'am?
Did you, for your next rule, did you use exterior angles of a triangle?
Yes.
So we don't need to put this step in because this 2x is also an exterior angle.
Okay.
But what you did is fine. If you put that in, that's not a problem at all. We just don't have to. So you can jump straight to your next line.
Okay, so 2x equals to x plus 5 plus 44.
Good. Good. What's my reason?
Exterior angles of a triangle.
Yes. Okay. Next.
So it's going to be 2x minus x equals to 5 plus 44.
Okay.
And x will be equals to 49.
Yes. Yay. Well done.
Well
nice.
done to me. You nailed it.
That was really good. Really, really good. Nice job. Does anyone have any questions about the one that they are currently seeing up on the board? Does anyone have any questions about this? So Braden, you can use the vertically opposite. Like you wouldn't lose marks for saying vertically opposite. You just don't have to do it because it's not necessary, but you definitely could if you wanted to. You got it right. Nice job, Yondela. Yes. Intando, how can I help?
Ma'am, I got negative 49. I don't know how, but I got negative and not positive.
Can you tell me what your equation looks like? What this equation looks like?
Ma'am, so I wrote x plus 5 plus 44 equals to 2x, right?
That's
And
right.
then I shifted everything. I don't know if I shifted wrong or
yeah.
I don't know.
I think what happened is I think when
you
you moved them. Tell me what your next line looks like.
I took the 2x to the next line, right? Then I took the 5 and the 45. I mean 49. Oh, okay. I see where I went wrong.
Okay.
I see.
Okay, good. I'm glad. Guys, it has been a treat. Thank you for being the lovely class that you always are. Yolanda and I always brag about this class to everyone, just so you know. You're our faves. It's our quiz for the evening. Yolanda just posted the link for you there. Once you've done that, you are done. And we'll see you on Tuesday when we start our next course on parallel lines. Yay!
You guys are our favorite teams. Just remember that. You're our favorite people and our favorite class. Our favorite everything.
Everything. Bye, guys. Have a lovely, lovely weekend. Yeah, exactly. Favoritism to the max. Fatu, how can I help? Yeah, you can do the quiz now.
Ma'am, I wanted to say bye.
Oh, bye. Bye.
Bye.
Bye, guys.
As soon as you sort of have done the clicked on the link to go to the quiz, you can leave us. Good luck.
Enjoy your dinners.
Good luck on the quiz, guys. We'll see you on Tuesday.
I feel like I'm so tired that I'm going to jump to bed.
I think I'm gonna have some tea and then bedtime for me too. Oh, sorry.
Bye, guys.
Intercausal, can you put your hand up? I'll find you. There we go. Okay, I've unmuted you, Sudha, so you can unmute yourself now. How can I help? Hi.
Hi, ma'am. I wanted to know that will you be doing functions and relationships and factorization?
So we've done both of those sections already. So you'll find all of those lessons on the Watobe website. You'll find them all.
Okay, thank you, ma'am.
Sure, no problem.